It is.
Okay.
Yeah,
So it's basically all different paths that connect together.
that's correct. That's correct.
North, south, east.
Having a mental health crisis. Pretty much every time I get on the internet now, I read questions or read stuff, and I'm like, man, the amount of people out there being misled. It bothers me. It really bothers me. You know, like, it bothers me. People get misled with what to eat, how to train, what to buy, you know, who to believe or whatever. It what drives me every day is like contribution. If I can't contribute to people, I'm like, what's the point of living? Seriously. If I can't contribute to the planet or the animals or humans, what's the point of my life? Zero. Well, I'm just gonna be here and just consume, and like, if I can't contribute,
You can sit there and look pretty.
I can sit there and look pretty. You know? But like, what's the point, man? That's why so many people are depressed, because they don't have a sense of contribution. They just consume and then get the next thing, and it's like, got happiness for a minute, and then it's like, oh that, and then it's like that, and it's like that. It's just like advertising and bullshit. You got fake natty dudes, and I got no problem with people doing steroids, but if you're gonna do steroids and then market yourself as a natty to sell some Athlete X program, or, you know, there's people out there like Dave Goggins claiming he's staunch and run ultra marathons and natty. I don't know. I disagree with that. I hate seeing people getting misled. I hate it. I don't think I hate many things, but I hate that. What do you call it, hate? Yeah, I do. Because it just, you only have one life, you know? Like someone's going, where's the river? The river's right behind me, it's Torrens River. And there'll be a bunch of, this says hypothetically, a bunch of people along here, you know, say, no, go that way, the river's that way. Yeah, wow, sign up, $99, here you go, that way, sir. You know, I'm just like, what? You know, I hate seeing people get misled. And then people go, hang on, look at you, the river's that way. Yeah, you know, and it's like, oh my God, like, wow, it's so easy to fool people, to lie people, to scam people, to convince them they've been lied, fooled, or schemed. Why is that? Because our ego doesn't want to admit that we've made mistakes. When we emotionally invest or financially invest or time invest in something, and someone says, hey, tells us the truth, you know what, that person's on steroids. They're not natty. You'll never, ever look like them. Ever. And we're like, but I just bought Athlete. I read David Goggins. I bought Lance Armstrong's bike. What? You know? And they're like, no, it can't be true. This Durinotter guy's person, they're crazy. Nah, can't be true. Because to believe the truth, to know the truth, means you go, wow, actually, I got conned. I'm not as smart or as streetwise as I thought. So that's why it's easy to scam people. I'm like, why is it so easy to scam people? Because it's our ego. We don't want to admit we're wrong. You know? And that's one secret to having a content life, is being open to being wrong and say, critically think and go, you know what, that makes sense. You know? So again, there's a lot of conspiracy. It's hard to believe what's out there. You know? It's hard to know what the truth is, but I like to focus on things that are going to improve your quality of life instantly. Cutting out sugar is going to decrease your quality of life, because you're going to need more caffeine, and then you're going to have more serotonin, dopamine swings, because your caffeine, and adrenaline, and your hypothalamus gland, everything's getting all tweaked out all the time. You know? Cutting out sugar. Feeling guilty for having a nap or laying down or sitting down, just having a break for 5-10 minutes or 10 hours, whatever you need. For having guilty for having some rest. What a pernicious thing. You know, I know people who run a lot or ride a lot, and they feel guilty for having some sweets, some you know, some fruit or some sugar or some cereal, or, you know, some low-fat vegan goodness. They feel guilty for that. You know, oh, any of the days you train, you can have sugar. And I'm just like, wow. Imagine that quality of life. That would be, I don't know how people live through that. It's crazy. So yeah, the misinformation out there, it drives me insane. I couldn't care what people say about me. But I do care if that tarnishes my teachings. When people are like, oh, Durinotter, just da 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 da. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to ride a bike. I'm not going to go vegan. I'm not going to add sugar or do high carb or eat fruit or go to bed early or whatever. I'm just going to do the opposite of that, because you suffer. I might feel super frustrated, but you'll suffer. It's crazy, man. Anyway. this won't be a short video, I could ramble on. Go check out my Dream Rider podcast. That's when we really ramble on. And yeah, just want to give you a little mental health check-in. Contribution is the name of the game. And I guess the flip side, the good thing about this situation is there's so many people to help. There's so many animals to help. There's so much nature to help. There's always work to be done. You know, like I'm never bored. There's always work to do. See you next video.